Alright, so in today's Subnautica video, we are going to be looking at two different mods, each that add different structures into Subnautica. The first one is called the Caribbean Island mod, adds a new island to the game, as you would imagine. The other one is called Eden on 4564 base, which adds it's like a precursor base, but it's also mixed with some other stuff, I think. It looks really strange, but like in the best way possible. Alright, so to reach the Caribbean island, it's actually really close to the safe shallows. We're going to start from the giant coral tube that sticks up out of the water. And from here, we're going to head northeast until we reach the Caribbean island. We can actually see a little bit of it. That's how close it is. Alright, so here we are at the Caribbean island. It sits like just above the grassy plateaus that's in front of the Aurora. Now, I'm not going to go up to the surface yet. We're going to look at the, underwater portion of this island first. We can already see there's a whole bunch of grass that's all over these walls. Looks really nice, and another diverse range of plants. We also have this big old fish skeleton back here. I think it's from the Lost River, I think. And this area is big enough for you to park your, Cyclops right here, which is, really nice. It's a nice spacious area down here, and there's also some holes that lead to the bottom, so there's different ways you can enter and exit. So let's look at this area at nighttime really quick, because this mod creator, he typically has some really good areas that, whoa, what was I about to say? His areas look really good at nighttime, so let's see. Area's very well lit. There's no artificial lights or anything like that. It's all natural lighting coming from the plants and all that good stuff in this area, which makes everything look really nice down here. And if you were to have, a Cyclops right here, it'd be a perfect spot to have a little Cyclops docking bay, because you'd have the lights sort of beaming on the Cyclops like it does whenever, you have a vehicle in the hangar or anything of that nature. I think I've seen everything there is to see in the underwater portion though. So we've seen all there is to see in the underwater portion of the island. Looks really nice and it's really spacious, so good for base building. So let's look at the surface. All right, so right off the bat, we have this really awesome looking waterfall that drops around into the water, and it's got that splashing effect going that, a waterfall typically has. Ooh, I keep going in the water, sorry. There's also some other water sort of seeping through the rocks, so that's a really nice detail. And then there's some plants, and I keep jumping out of the water. Let me go into ghost mode, actually. There's plants sort of drooping down from the top of the rocks, and there's also some other mini rocks that are also pointing down that look really nice, instead of it just being a regular old flat rock. Wow, this area looks really nice, actually. All the water sort of seeping through these rocks is really contributing to the atmosphere of this area. There's another waterfall right here, and a lot of the land on this island is actually, you're actually walking in the water, because it's more like a big old beach. As we can see, looks really nice up here, and there's a whole bunch of flat area for you to build a base. This is another tiki on fire. That's really nice. Oh, would you look at that? That is a Reaper Leviathan skull. I've never seen that sort of detailing before. I like the way he utilized, the different assets from Subnautica to make this little thing right here, like that. There's another sort of tiki pillar over here that's also on fire. Okay, it's a little bit hard, but you can get up on the rocks that are on this island, and sort of walk around up here, as you see me doing right now. But it did take a little bit of parkour, so just be prepared for that. Trying to get to the highest point on the mountain, or on this island, so we can see what the island looks like at nighttime. Oh, look at that. That's where the waterfall is sort of coming down from. Now we have a nice little overlook of the entire island. We can see all that big old space right there for you to build. So you can build a pretty good sized base up here, and combined with that little area underneath where you can park your vehicles. And if we look at this at nighttime, this island looks really nice at nighttime as well, with all the different fires that are lit on the island, and then also that ambient lighting that you got from all the plants in the middle. Although there isn't really any lighting over here to the left, unfortunately. So it's only really in the middle. That lighting is only present really in the middle of the island, so this is probably where you'd want to build the real cool parts of your base with all the glass, so you can see all that whenever it turns nighttime. But overall, it seemed like lighting was a really important thing that the mod creator was going for when making this island, because it looks super freaking awesome. This nice little cave over here, although it's not really big enough to actually build a base, I'd still try to put something over here. This mod creator, I feel like he makes some of the best island mods, even though there's not that many that he has up. Still, all these are a lot more creative than the majority of the ones I've seen. But this is the Caribbean Island mod, super awesome, and we're going to head on to our next mod now. Alright, to reach our next structure, we're going to start from the giant coral tube that sticks up out of the water again, just like we did before. At this time, we're going to head about half a notch to the right of northeast until we reach the Eden base. I guess that's what I'm going to call it, because, yeah. That bloop scared the mess out of me. Oh my goodness. All right, it looks like we're coming up on this big old structure, and we can see the size of it is just absolutely insane. And this is only the top part, I believe, because there is a part like at the very bottom. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. So up here, it seems like we have like a big old box. Probably this is how we enter at the top or something like that. There's another precursor area over there. But if we look at the very, very bottom, it stretches all the way down here. And I'm gonna assume that this big old thing right here is an elevator. Stretches all the way down here. So there's like a big old top part and a bottom part of this base, which is really nice. And the bottom, again, the lighting is crazy down here. All right, let me figure out how to get in, because this place is kind of advanced looking. This precursor structure also does not look, it might not even be a precursor structure. It might be something from like an entirely different game, but this like textured building right here, I don't think it's from Subnautica. I don't think. As the show don't look like it. Look like something from something else, and I am all for it because it does kind of match. Okay, so the big old precursor box that's off to the side, you can't really do anything with because you can't get inside of it. I just tried. There's no entrance or anything like that, nothing on the inside. There is a portal up here though, which is kind of nice. Don't know if you can activate it though. Does not look like you can activate this portal, kind of just here for show. It would sort of contribute to the story of this area because this place looks really like beat up, all this like overgrowth all over everything, so it may be like an older precursor. Look at the inside, bro, please let me, how do I get on the inside? Okay, this might be the entrance right here because this can most definitely fit the Cyclops in here. You can most definitely fit the Cyclops in here. Not sure about any other modded vehicles though. Cyclops, Seamoth, all that good stuff you can fit right here, so that's nice. Is it gonna let me walk around? Okay, nice, we're on the inside. Immediately greeted by some nice plants on the left and right. And like I said, all this overgrowth everywhere sort of gives me signs that this is like a really old precursor facility. Let's keep going. Wow, this place looks crazy. I like this. Okay, here goes the elevator right here that I was talking about.
Perfect.
Okay, now we're being brought to the bottom. Okay, we got some little nice floor lights right here illuminating the path. I like it, I like it. That's a big old Reaper Leviathan skull just hanging up in here. Okay, to the right, can we exit? Oh, you can exit and enter that way. Okay, so there's a way you can get in from the top and the bottom. Why is it nighttime? What's free? Got all these plants, all the different types. Well, not all the different types, but you know, there's a whole bunch of plants in these like little tubes. There's a Reaper Leviathan skull. Mod creator must really like these Reaper Leviathan skulls. There's one on the other island, and there's also one in this mod. There's a whole bunch of lockers in here, and you can use them. That is crazy. Okay, this right here, can't really do anything with that. More lockers up here. Can you build in here? Question mark, question mark, question mark. All right, so I just checked the modding page, and you can build on the inside of this base, but you need the building tweaks mod, which I don't think I have installed right now, which is why it's not letting me build on the inside. The fact that you can build inside all of this is actually crazy, but you know, at a big old area in here. Look at all those plants. Oh my gosh. Can I get in there? Yeah, I'm about to say, let me walk around in here. What the heck? Barber melons on the ground. You'll never run out of food in this base. What the heck? You'll be set for the entire game. Big old ion cube deposit right here. This is most definitely a spot I would build right in here. I'd probably build like the eye compartments going. Oh, I can build it. I do have the building tweaks mod then, I guess. Never mind. Then I'd probably make some of this glass so I could look at all these plants. You know, this would be my entire garden right here. And I'd have this just big old garden full of stuff. Because all these plants are already planted. The only thing you'd have to worry about is like the marble melons. But as far as like the lantern fruits, those can regrow on their own. So this is a real nice looking area. Look at that. All this stuff on the outside of the base is sort of like destroyed. Again, a bunch of overgrowth gives the signs that this base is really old. Either A, it was really old, or it's just abandoned now. And we can take it now if we wanted to be honest, because you can build in here. There's enough room to park vehicles and whatnot. So this would be a really nice base if you want to if you don't feel like building anything, you just want to like hang out in a nice little base. This be it. Both the interior and exterior of this base is really detailed, and the bottom of the base is really well lit as well. So you don't really have to worry about not being able to see anything while you're outside, because there's a whole bunch of lights to show you where everything is at without you having to worry about power or anything of that nature. So, ooh, actually, how would you manage your power inside the base? That's a fantastic question that I don't know how to answer. answer. Okay, no, never mind. All right, we're good. You can build a multi-purpose room in here, so never mind. You can build on virtually any part of this base, can't you? What the heck? And you can deconstruct these lockers if you want to put something else here. So yeah, you can essentially come in here and then turn this base into your entire home base. You already have like a really nice precursor. This gives you a precursor themed base, actually. What the heck? You can build it basically everywhere in here as long as you have the building tweaks mod. But yeah, this is the Eden base mod for Subnautica. Super awesome precursor base. And I really like how, you know, the whole base isn't just fully reused assets, because the bottom of the base is most definitely comes from something else, like the way the outside looked and whatnot. And the reused assets are a little more, you know, creatively used. But yeah, other than that, that is what I had for y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.